Stacey Dee, Bad Cop, Bad Cop. And I saw the T-shirt. Somebody was wearing one of your T-shirts, and it's a big, giant pink donut,
Yeah,
which I think that's fucking hilarious. Come sit.
Lynn is the bassist. And
Hi, Lynn.
Hi. I'm still sweaty. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
we had our original bass player was little Jen, who was in the Angry Amputees with me.
I moved out here from the East Coast, and I had met Jen at a bar, and I was all drunk and everything, like complaining about like how I can never find like other female musicians and stuff. I was like, the hardest thing to find is a drummer. And she's like, I play drums. And we became friends. And then when she had decided to not be in Bad Cop anymore, she had mentioned it to me and also had referred me to the girls, and they had reached out to me, and I was like,
We were also in a band together at the time too, called The City.
Oh.
So we
So
were
you're
already
in a
playing
band.
together.
Okay, so it was you're a known quantity. That's good. So now one of the things I have to mention is I saw online that there was a 40 punk rock albums over 40 years, and you guys got picked.
Can you fucking believe that?
That was cool, man.
I was like, holy shit! I lived in.
Kerrang! Magazine, which
Yes.
is not. I mean, those guys do know what they're talking
They
about.
really do. I lived in England for a while, and that was the biggest rock magazine over there, bar none. And to get that was like, I think what that means is because they did a record a year for 40 years, so I think they may have given us best punk record of the year, which is pretty huge.
Because you're the last one,
We're
2017.
2017, we got it. Can you fucking believe that, dude?
That's fucking cool, man. I was really blown away by that.
we were all
And then I read the what albums you're in company with all these great bands who laid the groundwork
I have
for this.
goosebumps talking about it. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know how hard I've worked for this. You were there from the beginning of my excursion into the San Francisco punk rock scene.
Yeah. Hey, it's Ace.
What's up, Ace?
How are you, brother?
Good.
Come sit down.
On your lap? No way.
No, not on my lap. You're not that cute. I like the dress, though.
Fucking cute, dude.
How are you, brother?
You can pull this. I can't.
I'm enjoying myself.
Spaghetti straps, all about
I can't do
spaghetti.
spaghetti straps, man. I'm sorry.
You're Chinese. You don't do spaghetti. You do noodles.
Noodles. I'm not even. Rice noodles to be specific. Okay.
Mike, what the hell's happening? How did this whole thing come together? Yeah.
My matching panties.
There we go. Whoa, that's hot. Tell me a little bit about how the whole thing came together, this amazing tour with the craft beer angle.
Well, free beer and punk bands. Why didn't someone think of this before?
Pretty good.
Really? I mean, come on.
Seems to be a no-brainer, but
And what could go wrong?
I know, right?
That's our slogan. What could go wrong? Huntington Beach, 12,000 meatheads on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
No, like white pride riots. You know what I mean? Like no riots.
We're adults.
Goodness.
It's a weekend. You don't want to go to work with a black eye.
Going to work with a black eye.
That's why this festival's only on weekends.
Oh, yeah, that was, I like that idea, too.
Well, yeah, because it's a great idea.
So what was the pitch meeting like for this?
See, if the idea was, let's do it on weekdays only.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Oh my God.
Probably not going to work.
Mondays only.
Yeah, Mondays.
Mike
Let's
is
just
really-
all call in.
He pokes holes in everything. That's what he told me. He's like, I win at things. Remember
Reality
that?
check TV.
Check. Because he comes from the place of like, if he can't poke holes on it, then it holds water, right? And it works.
Right.
Right. Like, you have to be a pessimist is the only way to figure things out. People are optimistic. This will be great. This will happen and this will happen. No, this could happen and this could happen and this could happen.
All this weird shit could go wrong.
And this thing is, the thing is, this venue doesn't work out too well. It's usually been like a football field with beer everywhere and a band. And one stage. Why would you need more than one stage?
No, you don't need more than one stage.
And that's why we play Herb Albert between bands, because you need an ear break.
That's right.
You don't want to hear more punk.
And that's there's a lot of great ideas.
Yeah,
So was there like a long process to put this thing together, or did everybody kind of fall into line right away?
they came to me with the 21, they said we want 21 bands in LA for one show, Punk In Drublic, 21 and over. And I didn't like the idea that much. Because we needed another headliner. It needed to be Bad Religion and NOFX.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get another headliner. So I didn't want it to be a bad turnout. So get us Bad Religion, and Bad Religion were free this year. And I said, let's just do 6 bands. And let's try it out in 6 cities. See how it goes. And
Seems to have worked out.
shit. Tacoma, Washington, 9,500 people.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh.
And what do you think we did in beer sales?
Oh, I can't even imagine. Must have been off the charts.
Why don't you pick a number?
$10,000?
10,000. No, more. 12,000.
More like 100,000.
No, we did 300,000 in beer.
$300,000 in beer?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And it's not Live Nation beer. It's our beer.
It's our beer. And that's a good thing, too, because
Hey-o.
we keep it in the house, as opposed to they make all the money on the beer sales.
Well, this is the only Live Nation. We couldn't find a place in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
So you can get free beer over there,
Right. Or
or
you can buy-
$16 beer over here.
Yeah, what do you think is going to happen? Yeah. Not $16.
You want a Bud Light for $12? I'll get you.
No, I'm going to pass, thanks.
Oh, cool.
All right. Nice. I've known you forever, dude.
Yes, brother. It's so good to see you. Give me a quick update with what's happening with NOFX aside from this tour.
No.
Come on. Don't be a
No,
meanie.
this is our last show for 6 months.
So you're taking some time off.
No. NOFX is.
What are you
I don't take time off. I got to get my musical on Broadway.
There you go.
There you go.
Take care,
See you
brother. Good
guys.
to see you.
Thanks for the flowers.